Hello and welcome to Patched. I'm your host, Paul James. Today I'm joined by Matto Phillips and Damo Camilleri. How are you, gents?
I am reasonably good.
And trending off camera as you continue to do
Reasonably good.
But good to hear. It's very specific, though. What makes you reasonably good versus excellent or just quite good?
Well, current situations that we're all in
Going back home.
State of Victoria. So
Long weekend.
That's a thing, yeah. And I really don't want to do online learning. I really don't. Like, I just truly hope that Thursday they're like, "Hey, you work at a special school? Get out of here!" And I'm like, "Oh no, what a pity."
I don't know. We'll see.
Well,
Yeah, it'll be interesting. So today we're there's no real rhyme or reason for this one. PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale on the PS3 and Vita was an awesome game, and a sequel would be nice. So what we're doing is we're today coming up with basically the roster for what would be a sequel to that game. Hopefully we do see it on the PS5. The original was developed by Superbot, had Seth Killian, who was responsible for Street Fighter, or in part responsible for Street Fighter back in the day. But the game didn't see a huge amount of success. Like, it was alright. It sold okay, but it didn't do any sort of smash numbers. And I guess without those numbers, PlayStation just kind of said, fuck it, and let's move on. So we're spitballing here for what would be in a sequel if they were to get some balls and bring it back. That's right, PlayStation executives, you're listening. So what we thought we'd do before we kind of dive into any additions and those sorts of things, we'd look at the original roster that made the 2012 release work, and that includes the 4 DLC characters that they released, and see if there's any changes or anyone we'd want to remove from the mix. So Damo, Matto, either of you want to kick things off? Is there anyone that you want to change or just flat out remove from the original roster that we didn't like?
yes.
Big Daddy.
Oh shit! You want Big Daddy out?
Out.
Yeah.
Gone.
It's fair.
Oh,
When
go
I
on.
think
Why is that?
when I think PlayStation, I think Big Daddy? No.
Well, I mean, when I think Nintendo, do I think and Smash Brothers, do I think Cloud Strife? No, but he's
That
there in
was
Smash.
DLC that came out at the later. Big Daddy came out at the beginning.
Yeah, Big Daddy's
Was
even on the
DLC.
front. Big Daddy's even on the key art.
Yeah, see?
I think that was almost like because there was meant to be a BioShock game that was coming to the Vita, and that got killed somewhere along the way. I think this was their way of kind of saying sorry. So,
Let down.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, but we got this fighting game. It's really great.
So
Would
do
you
you,
like the Big Daddy?
yeah, can you give us Big Daddy? Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess we cost you some sales.
Okay.
Okay.
guess.
Well, I'm not. I don't agree, but I'm not going to argue it. So if you're both happy, boom, Big Daddy's deleted. Get out of here.
You want to fight me for it?
No, I'm not. I'm not that desperate to keep Big Daddy in there. Though I thought he was cool in the sense that he was kind of like your Bowser style fighter, like just a big, heavy.
Hey, there's only one Bowser type character around here, and it's Doug.
Oh. It took a moment. I don't think there's anyone else in the Sweet Tooth maybe is the closest we get. Is there anyone else? Damo, you haven't thrown anyone out there yet? Oh, well, I suppose you agreed with Big Daddy. Is there?
Well, yeah, no, but I would also throw in Zeus.
What, the king of the Greek gods doesn't get a gig? No.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Like, out of all the characters you could choose from God of War, hey, let's choose the one that was the biggest dick and probably had the biggest dick. I don't know.
He probably does.
I'm not a Greek. But I mean, look, like Greek mythology with Zeus's sex life, Greek mythology without Zeus's sex life. I get it why he's there, but at the same time, why not Kratos? Like, now you could even throw in Boy. Like, you know, you could have Kratos and Boy, like a Jack and Daxter combo. Like, then you could even put Conor McGregor in there for all I care. Like,
and just it'll work. You can justify it.
but like, yeah, I mean, I know Kratos was there, but still, like,
That's it.
I want new Kratos, but God, yeah, Zeus didn't tickle the pickle.
That's fair. Matto, anyone else? Or any other changes, I should say?
The Raiden from Metal
From
Gear.
Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Oh, he was one of the coolest fighters in the game. Don't go. This one I'd put a stake in the ground for.
Say, you can clearly tell I've played it before, haven't you?
Well,
I
yeah,
haven't played
that's fair.
a single minute. It's like the same with Damo. Out of all the Metal Gear characters you could go for, you went with him.
Well, he
Man
works
that
perfect for an action game.
slices
Like
up
Because Snake-
watermelons.
I think a Snake was taken, but then again, there's 50 versions of Snake. I'm sure Nintendo wouldn't have been like, "Oi, you can't use Snake." It's like, this isn't
That's
Snake.
ju-
This is his clone.
This is
that
solid
This is
Snake.
Liquid
offset of a
Snake.
thing. Hey, Liquid was cool.
Oh yeah, no, but we got Liquid. You can have Solid. That's fine.
I mean, look, even a Revolver Ocelot, the Ninja. Oh no, but they've got the Ninja as an assist trophy, don't they? God damn it, Nintendo! Stop absorbing everything. Absorbing.
Absorbing.
Um,
I have one that I want to throw out there. Toro. He's basically just like this demo character from Japan. Had like if you live out in the West, as we do, you just don't know who this character is, and even Japan, it's still super obscure because he was literally just a part of a demo. He's like this little cat-looking thing, and pretty shit in the game as well.
thing.
Yeah,
oh yeah, he was like a joke character, but like if you got beaten by him, like your salt levels were like higher
Peaked.
than like how to put it, higher than when somebody like is on their last stock and beat you with Bowser by committing suicide. By just grabbing you, jumping off the thing, and it's like, boom, bitch. It's like,
That's not how you
win
want to go.
properly. No, it's not. But like, you know, same levels of salt, like equal levels of salt. Don't at me.
Any others from either of you?
Um,
I've got one
I
more
mean,
that I could
look,
be 50-50 about killing off.
I don't know Emmett Graves from Starhawk. I don't know Fat Princess from Fat Princess. I have no care for Hiyachi Mishima from Tekken. I don't even remember how to pronounce his name.
Oh, Heihachi, yeah, right. I think he's like the
Heihachi.
main, like one of the main fighters from Tekken. So
Well, he's the boss guy. So again, it was like, why didn't you throw in Jin? Like I didn't understand. Like Jin's much more, like notice these, you know,
Eddie.
might have been some weird licensing stuff.
Yoshimitsu, Eddie, yeah, exactly.
Tiger Head.
Tiger Head. But that was it. Like, I mean, everyone else kind of is cool in there. You know, do we just go through very quickly for people that?
Yeah. Oh, and
Don't
Matto,
know
do you have
them.
any others that you wanted to kill off while you're at it, or?
No,
I'm-
because I don't know the rest of them.
That's fair. I'm about 50-50 on Spike from from Ape Escape. People only care about Ape Escape because it was the game that came with like the DualShock the first time when you got suddenly twin stick control. That's the only reason why anyone cares. Those games are pretty mediocre otherwise.
Get the.
Oh
fuck
shit! What have I done?
out.
Okay, fine. Spike stays.
Oh, you can say he goes, but just to say that the only fact we care is because it got analog stick. That's it's crossing the line, sunshine.
Outrageous.
Okay, that game is
Okay.
phenomenal.
All right, I'll have to give another crack
I'm
and maybe I'll
about
change
to
my mind.
ape out on you.
Oh, very well
You know,
played.
good-
My only other suggestion, and it does involve a franchise that I love, but Cole McGrath's there twice, like evil and good Cole from there. Cole McGrath
Oh.
being the main character from Infamous 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
wonder
thought
if
you were
you
going to
can't
say.
just like
I
kill.
thought you were going to say Drake for a second.
Oh no, not a
Thought,
chance.
oh no, he's not going to kill off Drake.
No.
Jeez, that's going a long way.
I thought, what if we killed off like evil Cole and just baked him in like what do they call him in Smash now? The duplicate characters.
Yeah.
Ice
No,
climbers.
no echo. No
The
echo.
Echo, yeah, the Echo Fighters. So I thought it might be something like that, or even just like an alt skin where he, as a result, just has slightly different, different moves.
Do they do any different?
Hey,
The exact same characters in the game.
yeah, it's just.
Do they have any like different moves or?
Yeah, they have different
they
moves.
just
Like,
the
yeah, like Evil Cole has like the power set, the move set kind of changes a fair bit, based on, and it's all just dictated to based on your choices. And they put both in there. I think it was like their kind of cheat way of blowing out the roster, just an extra person. But I just feel like you could kind of merge those two. So what we've got left over then is Cole / Evil Cole. Colonel Radek, who's one of the kind of main antagonists from Killzone, but to be fair, like no one really cares too much about we just care that they're Helghast and they've got big glowing orange eyes. That's an important one from the franchise, but sure, whatever. Dante from Devil May Cry again. You could maybe make the argument that he gets because it's the modern or the what was it, the rebooted Devil May Cry style there. So maybe you bring in like OG Dante as, again, similar to Cole McGrath, like 2 different versions with 2 different movesets or whatever. Emmett Graves, Fat Princess, Heihachi, Isaac Clarke from Dead Space, Jak and Daxter, Cat and Dusty from I've just gone blank on the name. Gravity Rush, Kratos, Nariko from Heavenly Sword, Nathan Drake, Parappa the Rapper, which is just a bit like Toro. You don't like losing to Parappa. Raiden, Ratchet and Clank, Sackboy, Sir Daniel Fortescue, Sly Cooper, Spike, and Sweet Tooth. So now with that out of the way, let's talk about any fighters we'd like to add. Now, the last time we did something kind of like this when we spoke about Xbox, things got real entertaining. So I'm keen to see what sort of crazy additions we have this time. I don't think we can add a certain real life actor into this game as well. But if we can, great.
Certain actor?
Don't test me. I'll happen. It'll happen.
Shaved head. Shouts a lot. Was part of Crackdown 3.
Oh, right.
Yes.
No, he can't. He can't be in 2 games.
Yeah, it's getting.
He can be in. He's omnipresent, mate. He can be wherever
Now we go with Old Spice or White Chicks, Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. There we go. Take your pick. Maybe both. Why not both? Different skins again. So, who wants to get the ball rolling with characters that they want to pop in the game? I figure we just kind of constantly rotate through us rather than just have one person unleash however many, because I know I've got like 20 odd suggestions.
Well,
I have 6.
And I'm sure there'll be some crossover.
The most important stuff is getting rid of the big ones first. I know you're all here for the outlandish answers that really work.
And we'll get to that, I'm sure.
But number 1, only because it does so goddamn well, Spider-Man or Miles. Either one of them.
I had both, and again, I figure you could kind of use that in the Cole McGrath sort of fashion. You could kind of choose between different ones, of like it's an Echo fighter style, and as a result, you've got 2 different like movesets, which I feel like could be pretty cool.
Yeah, oh no, without a doubt. That's why, either one, both of them, I'm down for it. As long as they exist.
Yeah, good call. Matto, what do you got?
I got Kiru from Yakuza.
I don't even know how to spell that name, but cool.
Kiru.
Oh yeah, sweet, to get it right. Is that from is he the one from the most recent one, like a dragon, or is that from the originals?
No, the originals.
Oh, right. Okay.
Not the Afro guy. The one that was originally on the PlayStation, and then magically on Games Pass out of nowhere.
Yeah, because now it's basically an Xbox franchise.
Yeah, pretty much. And I thought, he already punches up people for a living. Why not put him in another game where you just punch up people for no reason?
Yeah, it makes sense.
And you can have your superpowers and just
tear shit up. Set. That'd be right. I can see that working.
You've already got a character. You've already got a character down pat. Nothing special you need to do.
Yeah, I can get around that. My first one's probably the most, probably one of the easiest choices, but I think one of the most iconic for all things PlayStation, even though he's not a PlayStation character anymore. Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot.
I feel like Crash is kind of a walk-up start. I can't believe he didn't even make it last time, but I don't think Activision was necessarily as friendly with its IP as it is now. Yeah. So I feel like Crash is an obvious one. I won't jump the gun. Damo, what do you got?
Again, knocking out some of the bigger ones. Anybody from Kingdom Hearts, I would say Sora to begin with, being the
Donald Duck.
The most the entire Disney crew just rocking up in one video game.
It's just a takeover.
We can do a Disney Smash universe. I'm happy with that in the future episodes. If you like, share, subscribe, retweet.
Well, I think we already know what the main. We know what the main character's going to be.
We're good.
The main character already. No. Mickey Mouse in his business suit.
All right, guys, we're gonna do this shit. We're all gonna fight to the fucking death. Get it? Oh shit, we're gonna get copyright strike for that.
Yeah, you did
that's
it too well.
No, it's South Park. They don't care.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
Matto, what do you got?
Whoa, what have I got? That's a great question.
I suppose I shouldn't go to you too often since you said you got 6.
6. I'm going to put down Aloy.
Okay, cool. That knocks off one of mine.
Because...
be
why
perfect
not?
fit. You probably couldn't go without her these days.
Oh, no way. I think it'd be
I mean,
angry if you didn't put
she's
her
as
in.
important to PlayStation as someone like Nathan Drake these days. Or Kratos. In that same ballpark.
Not all those Gamergate people, they would disagree with you.
Ah, fuck them.
They'll ban you from the internet,
Possibly.
like some people have.
Oh, yeah,
Possibly.
unfortunately, yeah. Good, we can just keep throwing me under the bus with that one now. I didn't even do anything wrong, arseholes.
Innocent.
So, for me, another obvious one. I went Spyro, just in the same vein as Crash.
Well,
Don't
my
think
list
I
is
need...
getting shorter and shorter.
Oh, was that one of yours?
These are the obvious choices, though. Yeah,
Yeah, we are knocking out some obvious ones.
straight off the bat.
Well, Damo, over to you again then, before I steal another one of yours.
Okay, well that's easy. Lara Croft,
Yep.
and I think she should come in 2 versions: PS1 classic version and like highly new, brilliant looking.
Say new?
Yeah, the new one.
Oh,
The
okay.
2013...
I thought you said another word for a second.
Oh,
Nude,
Nude.
nude one.
the old Nude Raider patch, right.
The one that
Yeah.
doesn't exist.
Oh, it was a thing.
It was a thing.
I had to learn. I had to
It
learn
was
all
a
about
thing.
this when I was doing the gamer school thing. Because I didn't
Oh,
believe it.
dear.
I didn't believe it was legit either, but I learned all about it. So
Those perks techniques.
exactly. Matto, what do you got next?
Ooh. Oh, I'm starting to run out of popular characters.
Viewers,
I'm gonna
listeners, I
throw-
hope that we cover everything that you're thinking of. We may not, so make sure to sing off in the comments afterwards.
Just because
if we
you
miss
put
anyone.
Spyro and Crash Bandicoot in, I thought I'd put it in another well-known character from that era. Croc.
Oh god.
Yeah, Croc will do.
All for it. All for it.
I mean, some people might not remember Croc, but I do.
No, Croc's awesome.
Might not have been as popular or as fun as
Anything
the other two,
that we've
but
suggested
hey,
so far, but it's good fun.
hey, that fire animation is great.
I had Old Man Kratos, so the modern one from God of War 2018.
Boy.
And that, like, you can probably, unlike the whole Cole McGrath thing, you can probably have them as 2 separate fighters. I'd love to see like old Kratos versus young, young.
Well, yeah,
more
you'd
violent
have
Kratos. That'd be cool.
Blades Kratos versus like sword wielding, axe wielding,
yeah.
maniac.
Very true.
Kratos. I forgot what he was wielding. Chainsaw, just fucking chainsaw.
He just comes straight from Doom.
Haha.
Damo.
Right. Last obvious choice for me was Ellie from The Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
And I think
Yes.
that all her finishes, because we're not going into much detail on these choices, but like clearly if you want any more detail on how they would play, just like, share, subscribe, and we will get to it. But
See you out in the comments, and
Ellie.
Damo can respond.
Ellie from The Last of Us, I think every one of her special level 3 enders should be the most brutal thing that we've ever seen. Like Kratos, just kind of like rah, does whatever, but like she's like crying as she just like puts a
Oh shit!
spike
Yeah.
in
Okay.
someone's head, like you made me do it. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, as she's just
Like, you feel
stabbing
bad. You feel
Sly
bad
Cooper
for
in the
winning
face.
the game.
Sly Cooper's laying there, and he's just
Twitching.
wailing on him. Ah, shit.
Found out the other day when I said Uncharted: The Lost Legacy was the first game to use the word dickhead.
Yeah.
I was wrong. The Last of Us was the first game to use the word dickhead.
I did
Oh,
it. Good.
shit.
Ellie uses it when you
course
get
it was
attacked by enemies. Ellie's go, "Oi, dickhead," and just stab him in the face.
That's fair.
As you do. Hey,
And
Damo. Thanks
We've
for
lost
coming.
Damo again. He'll be back.
Oh,
Here
there he
comes.
is.
While
back.
we're at it, I'll bundle Joel in with that. I think Joel and Ellie, like they'd be good foils for each other. Joel being more of a heavy fighter, Ellie being kind of what Damo was kind of describing, kind of lighter, faster, that sort of thing, and then stabbing people in the face repeatedly afterwards. So I tack Joel onto that whole thing as well. Matto?
Who's next? I
That's
forgot
you.
who's next. All right. So
I just tried to squeeze one in there because I've still got so many.
yeah, I'm just trying to looking through my short list of people. So I was trying to figure out who to pick out of these three. And I was really thinking hard about it. Then I thought, why not do like what Smash does with their Pokemon trainer with the 3 different characters?
Yeah.
And I thought, why not throw the trio from GTA 5 in there?
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, right.
That was one of my
Franklin,
crazy ones
Trevor,
that I
and
was going to
Michael.
go with.
You throw a
Yeah,
Pokeball out.
magically just magically just switch
So they just-
between
they
the two.
text.
Just
They
see
text
Trevor
or
just come
call,
out of
like,
nowhere.
in the game.
It's just the
That'd
random.
be-
What's Trevor going to do?
That'll keep
You
things
don't know.
entertaining for sure.
Go, Paul. What's next?
I had like Delson Rowe from Infamous, so he's the most recent protagonist from the Infamous games. His just moveset is way different to Cole's. Cole's is all just that electricity based stuff, but in the case of Delson, there's about 4 or 5 different powers because he just kind of absorbs stuff from other people, so that just gives you a ton of different options. So I think that could work. He could in some ways also kind of be like a Kirby style character because maybe even within the game he can kind of absorb powers from other fighters.
Just what vacuums people up.
Well, maybe not quite that far, but maybe in some way, like he absorbs their powers. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he hugs them or something, like just a big tackle or something like that, and then he takes their powers as a result, and then all of a sudden you got yourself a Kirby like fighter.
It's very interesting.
Damo, what do you got?
All right, so maybe not super outlandish, but our first one is, I can't remember his name for the life of me, but from Resistance, the main person from Resistance. I'm
Oh,
drawing a blank.
Nathan Hale. Nathan Hale.
Yeah, Nathan Hale. You've
Yeah,
got
quick.
the dude from the game that no one cares about, but Resistance was actually a really good game. Killzone, yeah, but whatever.
So we want to
Resistance-
knock out Colonel Raddick and just put Nathan Hale in? I
possibly,
could do that.
like if you got that, especially because he has like a healing factor and things and whatever you want it to go with. You could even have like an alien beast mode or whatever whatever floats the boat. But I think that representing some of the really good games that really helped not define a console, but definitely like we're gonna have. I'm looking at some of these things like going. Yeah, if you want some star power, he is definitely one of them.
I can get around that. Matto, what do you got?
Well, this one's not a strong one, but I thought it'd just be funny just to put Ethan Mars from Heavy Rain in there.
Jason! He just
Jason.
screams Jason, then Ali stabs him in the face.
And he has to dodge it using quick time events. If you don't get there quick enough, Ali's just there crying, going.
Yeah, I like it.
He could just be walking around the old, was it fighting stages, saying Sean or Jason or whatever his name is.
Jason!
Jason.
Hey, Sean!
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a good call.
Are we better or worse?
Hey?
Are we making this game?
Oh, this game's
much
getting way better, and I'm gonna
absolutely
put a shiny bow on it by suggesting that the next fighter should be Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding. So the guy with a baby strapped to his chest.
Oh, I can up you on that.
And
He just walks around.
I can up you on that for my next one. It's my last one too.
okay, good. I reckon like there's some cool creative stuff they could do with Sam Porter Bridges. So I reckon that like give that one a go. Go full Kojima on the whole thing. It'll be perfect. Like you don't need Solid Snake. Leave him to smash. You need to get Sam Porter Bridges in there. So we'll go with that. Damo, what do you got?
So we're jumping over to Persona, even though it is in Smash. So we can't use Joker, which sucks because it is a really, really good like thing. And I know, there's a whole bunch of characters and everything like that, but I went through it. I'm like, female representation's always handy. So Violet, or codename Violet, I believe her name is Yoshizawa-san. Sumaya.
Violet it is,
Yoshi
as far as the doc's concerned.
Zama.
So
Yeah, just give codename Violet.
let's go with that.
Student with the ribbon in the hair.
Fair enough.
So,
What a name.
That's-
yeah, typical of Smash.
Persona.
You should kind of have like the, and then like activate the persona to increase her move damage or whatever. Yeah,
checks
that's
out.
my next one.
Matto, over to you.
All right, my final one. I thought, what would be the best character to put in this PlayStation game? And I thought really hard about this.
Carmageddon.
And I think it's a very popular game from I think it was last year or the year before.
Last year.
It is Counterfeit Mario from Dreams.
Yeah, that's a solid call.
Oh,
I don't think you need to say any more than that. Like, is he going to play exactly like regular old Mario? But
No.
just look slightly different?
It's like one of those like counterfeit cheap versions where it looks like it, but when you start using it, it's really rubbish. Instead of throwing like fireballs, it just throws just clumps of dirt or something. I don't know. Or it does this little uppercut thing and it just does nothing.
Like really good looking pieces of dirt, but pieces of dirt.
Or just
Yeah,
some
that-
coal.
that's
Either
good.
one.
I'm going to throw Batman out there
Ooh,
because
Batman.
third parties. They obviously have third parties and those sorts of things in there. So Batman, I feel like would be a
man.
good option.
Yeah,
Damo?
I can pay that.
Matto, if at any
Well-
point anything springs to mind as well at this point, jump in because if your
alright.
list is done.
Only because the hype is so real behind Matto's choice. Like, the laughter is there, the fun's there. I got to throw out the final choice, like my final pick, but I've got others to come. So Rocket League's a very popular game, and it does an incredible job. And I thought
An
putting
RC car?
the ball of Rocket League in there would be great. But I came up with a better idea. You control 3 little Rocket League cars, right? Like, as your team, you're a team of 3 or 5 or whatever, and they actually just mix together to create a transformer. So, like, your thing, but like all your attacks are based around knocking a ball around, but people can fuck you over by like taking your ball and kicking it away and dumb shit like that. Just
Yeah, right.
like, it's like, and then oh, Matt, yeah, you've ruined my momentum though, Matto. That
Well, because we're not going to get any. We're not going to get any better than that.
Counterfeit Mario is just. I was like, this'll steal this show. Like, this is my Terry Crews moment, and then nah, Counterfeit Mario.
Counterfeit Mario pops up and just sweeps it.
So yeah, that's my thing. Rocket League cars united to make a transformer.
I thought Abe from
Ooh.
Abe's Odyssey might work.
Oh yeah. Forgot about
So-
Abe.
So yeah, let's toss him in there. There's a cool, really hilarious moveset that you could go with there. So I reckon that could work. Damo.
I always put him in any Smash game that I can possibly put him in. Owlboy, great game, especially on the Switch. But
The moveset would be
would
cool.
love to just see him in a Smash, not in a Smash game, but yeah, in a fighting game like that, like to get some of the recognition that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful game deserves. So, Owlboy.
The Soulsborne people will kill me if we don't throw something from that franchise in there. So I thought, what better choice than the Hunter from Bloodborne?
Yep, totally forgot about him. But
So-
like, still like Bloodborne 1, where his face, like their face looks absolutely terrible, and you don't.
Oh yeah,
even
like,
get to
go
see
with
it,
some
so-
like
so what does it
horrific
matter?
creation. There's some awesome custom faces from Bloodborne. So go with one of those. Damo, back to you.
Oh yeah, this is
Yeah, Matto's out of the frame here at the moment. So
matters out of the frame. Well,
I went
again-
early. I went way too early.
yeah, but you went hard with Counterfeit Mario.
Went hard.
Yeah, Counterfeit Mario is just like any choice from this point on. I'm like, yeah, and I'll keep the laughs going, and it's like, then the robots
Counterfeit Mario.
join and dings. You know, you just like wins
But
out.
he
of the
said
sale.
Counterfeit
That's
Mario,
fine.
damn it.
Yeah. So from the old Guacamelee, you have Juan,
Oh yeah.
the main character. So again, a fighting game. Good.
Well, he's actually
even
featured
though
in
that
another
game is-
Smash game before, but
Yeah,
but-
I can't remember what that's called.
yeah, it was like one of the first
And-
games I bought on my Switch. But
Oh, you did like Punch Out or something, yeah?
no, but the name's escaping me, and as I try and quickly scroll across to try and work out what it was, but But yeah, like, yeah, still pretty cool title. I'm with you on that. And Juan, Jan, whatever, he'd be a really good pick. So let's get him in there.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to scroll through and find it. And I can't seem to find it in my list, but it's there somewhere. Nah, no idea. I won't spend too much time looking for it. Geralt from The Witcher.
Girl. I suppose if he's going to appear in any fighting game, might as well put him on the PlayStation.
Has he been Soul Calibur?
Oh yeah, way back in the day. Yeah, for sure.
Back in
Oh.
the day. When Soul Calibur,
Someone
I say
Soul
way back in the
Calibur.
day. Actually, it was like the most recent one, I think.
like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Back in the day when Soul Calibur used to have like guest characters on different consoles.
It was such a good way of getting people to buy
Yeah,
games.
had Darth Vader on one, then Yoda on the other.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Link
Uh,
on one. Like, Link.
A Link,
What's
yeah.
the sales point?
Yeah, that GameCube version sold tons. Brawl Out was that game too, by the way.
Brawl Out. That's
The one with
right.
the
I knew
indies,
it was
the
something
indie
with
characters
out
and
in
stuff.
it.
So it had like the Drifter from Hyperlight Drifter and Juan and a whole bunch of others. So yeah.
Now,
Damo?
because we're going almost third party and everything, I thought hard about someone that's like so iconic that people would just lose their shit to be able to play them. Like, I had to think really hard. And even though Terry Crews and Counterfeit Mario are phenomenal choices,
Go on.
Handsome Jack
Oh yeah,
would
no, Handsome Jack
be
would be awesome.
just
You
the
know that.
oh.
Wasn't sure.
And like, you know, his ultimate attack obviously is Butt Stallion. Like, just comes in and like whatever, like
And Wreck Shop.
that, yeah, just
Butt Stallion.
craps weapons, whatever you wanted to do. But yeah, I thought about it because it is tough. Like, there's so many great characters across the Borderlands franchise, and I know that Handsome Jack gets so much love, but it's like, yeah, how can you not love him? It needs to be there.
I'm going to power through things a little bit quickly. I'm not sure if listeners can hear. There's a baby screaming in the background. So Shovel Knight.
Yep.
Damo, what do you got?
Oh no, that was it. That was my.
Oh, you're
that was
done.
my
Okay,
final one.
then I'll throw some last ones out there and just kind of yay or nay on people. So Shovel Knight.
Yep.
Galahad from the Order 1886. So
No idea.
just because that moveset would be really, really cool. Along your lines from Resistance 4, we were talking about from Nathan Hale and Resistance, so the Chimera maybe as an option as well.
Yep.
Okami, and take a pick of an assassin from Assassin's Creed. Oh, and
Yep.
2B
One-
from Nier Automata, because
The one from the
weebs need
Vita.
something. Hey?
Yep.
The assassins from the Vita. The Assassin's
yeah.
Creed game.
Yeah,
The
let's go with that
Liberation
one.
one.
That's yep.
Also, since Nintendo won't do it, let's put Goku in this instead.
Yep.
All right.
The only time Goku will get in my
Yes.
Yeah, things are apparently getting quite ugly out there, so we're going to look to wrap things up just slightly earlier than usual. But please make sure to sing out in the comments or whatever on the site, on YouTube, whatever the case happens to be. Let us know if we missed someone that you were thinking of and would really like to see in the game. And of course, we'll send this off to PlayStation, who will 100% buy in with what we're doing and make the game themselves. It's a very big roster of characters. And let's be real, they'll probably just do like a Smash Brothers. If they were to do it, they'd do a Smash Brothers thing and say, everyone's here, so it'll have all the old characters that we cut anyway. That's life. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, share, subscribe. All the buttons down below. Hit the notification bell, that way you're alerted to every new video the moment it goes live on the channel. That includes Patched, more Player 2 Plays, like Game Review, Gamer School, and a whole bunch more. There's some awesome stuff there, so please subscribe and go and check it out. Visit the website player2.net.au for reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to the podcast series Patched, the Player 2 Pixelcast, and Dev Diary. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au, kicking a few bucks. At the lower tiers, early access to episodes, higher tiers, multi-episode exclusives. And finally, there's Twitter. Damo, where can you be found?
At Taco's Talks.
Matto?
And you got that through that real quickly.
Yeah,
Just-
I'm hearing things in other rooms that I need to go and resolve. So yeah, I got through that
It
very,
is
very quickly.
Matto_Phil.
Paul James Games for me. The website is player2au. Thanks all for watching. I've got a baby to save. And a wife too. I think it's all going to hell. See you later.
Says.